Welcome back. Show you guys a little bit of progress that I got going on now. So as you can see, I got all my walls up. I also got the roof on. So I'll give you a little walk around. See what I got going on. I just have the roof kind of temporarily patched up for the rain. So have all this blue is just protective plastic on it. Here's the back where the ramp door will be. So, and we'll take a little tour inside. Looking from the back here. My inside ceiling height is 8 feet tall. So what I ended up doing is on the top of these panels, I actually cut a notch and the roof panels sit down inset. So I can actually have the outside skin, there not be a gap that you see. I can go on the outside here. So one thing I actually did is I spray foamed down in the gap along the outside there on the top rail, and did push out a couple panels, but I fixed most of them. They're actually pretty dang straight. By the time I put the trim on there, you won't notice it. But learned a little lesson there. If you're spraying spray foam deep, either get the non-expanding stuff or do it in a couple shots. But I was able to fix it, so I guess if you can fix it, it's not a real big deal. But inside, what I'm doing here is just spray foaming all the gaps, basically using it as an adhesive all along here. So I'll fill this gap, trim it, touch it up a little bit. I actually put these brackets on to try and keep it from expanding too much, kind of limit it. But you can actually see, if you look at like this mess right here, actually the top part looked like that, and I trim it off with the oscillating tool. So turns out pretty nice. Once it's all done, throw away the scrap, and you're left with a little seam like this that bonds both those panels real nice. And then what I'll end up doing is coming along with I have a bent channel like this that'll actually bond in place on the panel, pull this plastic off, and then that will be, make that stress transition for these panels, hold them together. So that's where the real strength comes. Spray foam is just kind of secondary, nice insulating property, and it has some pretty good strength to it. So this is the first seam that I've done. So each of these seams have a there's like a little cavity there that I'm trying to fill. So plus adds a little strength to strength, panel to panel strength. So just filling in those. You can kind of see right here how the gap is on this panel. So they interlock, and then right here is the gap that I'm just trying to fill. Not sure why they have such a big gap in this panel here, but regardless, it won't be a big deal. So I'll fill this with spray foam. Then on the inside, when it's all done, I will I'll fill all these gaps with a polyurethane sealant. And granted, it's all gonna get covered. You won't see any of it, but should make it look pretty nice. I'm also working on doing a little bit of trim on the around the wheel wells. These will all get riveted on there, riveted and bonded. So hopefully should keep everything pretty structurally sound and watertight as a goal. So anyway, thanks a lot.